Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be discussing the announcement of the 9th Doctor Adventures Cloud 8. But without further ado, I'm recording this episode on the 10th of December 2025. And without further ado, let's get on with the episode and reading the press release. So, this was announced later than I was expecting, because normally the 9th Doctor Adventures is announced right after the release of the previous one, which didn't happen. It happened a couple of days later. So Dare You, the third instalment of the 9th Doctor Adventures series, season 4, featuring Christopher Eccleston and Billie Piper. But yeah, it just wasn't released on the day that Dare You was. It was kept for a couple of days, and we weren't quite sure why. And then on Monday the 8th of December, so only a couple of days ago from when I recorded this episode, Cloud 8 was announced. So let's read the press release. Titled The 9th Doctor on Cloud 8. Christopher Eccleston and Billie Piper head to Earth's future in the 9th Doctor Adventures Cloud 8, a brand new audio drama due for release in February 2026. We've then got the cover for Cloud 8, which I assume it'll probably be the thumbnail, but if you're watching the episode on YouTube, you should be able to see it. The full cast audio adventures of the 9th Doctor, played by Christopher Eccleston, and Rose Tyler, played by Billie Piper, will continue in February with Cloud 8, a thrilling trip into the future, scripted by Lauren Mooney and Stuart Pringle, who actually wrote Torch with the Flawless Man, which released in November. Here's a bit of the synopsis. When the Doctor takes Rose to the 47th century, they find a world where humanity has left Earth to venture the stars. But not all of them. Some remain on Earth, or above it at least, in floating cities among the clouds. It seems like an idyllic existence where the citizens lead peaceful lives without any need to work, but the Doctor knows all too well to be suspicious of anything anywhere claiming to be a paradise. We've got a bit more of a synopsis. The Doctor and Rose travel to the 47th century, Earth's second dark age, but when they arrive in the floating box city of High Wycombe, it's more like a paradise. The residents live an existence of endless leisure, and at night sleep a blissful, dreamless sleep, but cracks soon begin to show on its perfect polished surface, and something terrible is brewing in the mind of teenager Elsa. Something ancient and hungry, something that sounds like a nightmare. Before I continue, next time trailer was released for the 9th Doctor Adventures Cloud 8. Let's have a watch.
One big holiday in the sky. Sounds like paradise, right, Doctor?
Sure.
10 minutes to curfew. 10 minutes to curfew.
Routine is important for sleep.
So none of you have ever broken curfew?
You don't have to go to bed if you're not tired.
My, what big teeth it has!
That was the next time trailer for Cloud 8, so let's continue with the press release. The 9th Doctor Adventures Cloud 8 guest stars Felicity Kant as the troubled teen Elsa, and Charlie Condu, known for Coronation Street and Doctor Who, the Interstellar Song Contest, as her father Marty. The cast also includes Lauren Boothman as Oz and Louise Faulkner as Chihiro. Writer Stuart Pringle said, "For me, Christopher Eccleston and Billie Piper will always be the faces of the new series. They brought it back so brilliantly. They're just the most incredible performers to have them back together for a set of stories get to contribute to that is just a total dream. It was a great joy to be doing the first off-world story for this new run. The End of the World is still one of my favourite Doctor Who stories. So Cloud 8 was our chance to do a bit of that, stepping out onto another world. Although this is a world very close to Earth in some ways, it also feels quite distant and quite sinister. This episode's other writer, Lauren Mooney, further explained the inspiration behind Cloud 8. I'm really interested in the relationship between work and sense of self. There's something fascinating about the paradise of a world without work, which was the starting germ of an idea about a future in which no one has to work, but everyone's minds are colonised by data storage. We're all in a world where attention is being clamoured for, and it's easy to outsource our thinking and our creativity. And it's tempting to do that and not to think for ourselves or create for ourselves. And so this story is about the perils of doing that, because we need those things. Cloud 8 is the 4th of 12 new audio adventures for the 9th Doctor and Rose, culminating in the middle of 2027. So we've still got a year and a half of 9 and Rose audio, similar to 13 and Yaz. But let me know what you thought of the announcement of the 9th Doctor Adventures Cloud 8, as well as if you're planning to listen to it when it was released in February 2026. But without further ado, remember you can also like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.